All right. Well, here's what we know. So, hey guys, how's it going? It's Walker here from Ukraine, and here's what we know. I'm sure a lot of you people know by now. You've heard that Ukraine was attacked by Russia last night. So, at about 5 o'clock this morning, Ukraine time, I was awoken to the sound of jet engines roaring overhead. So this lasted about 10 minutes. I immediately knew after the first constant 30 seconds that what we have feared, for quite some time now, or what we've expected for quite some time now, was underway. And that is Vladimir Putin's unjust invasion of Ukraine. So this has been going on now for almost a full day. It started at 5 a.m. and it's currently 16:21, so 4:21. So it's almost been going on for 12 hours. And here's what we know. There's a lot of misinformation, of course, out there. There's a lot of non-information out there, as a lot of people I know from Russia, that people I know here in Ukraine, friends they have in Russia, have no idea what's going on. The only information they have is what they're hearing from Ukrainian or English news sources. So here's what's going on. If you're a Russian and you're interested in what your country is currently inflicting on Ukraine, it's a heavy air bombardment of anything militarily, Air Force, runways, ammo dumps, things like that. Last night, starting 5 a.m., bombed. Missiles, rockets came raining down. Airports, Ivano-Frankivsk Airport, Lutsk, Kiev, you name it. There was maybe about 4 cities in all of Ukraine that didn't get touched by a missile or a rocket. We got Russian airplanes down. The last I checked, something about 7 airplanes have been shot down, 4 helicopters, near 100 Russian soldiers killed. There's a lot of fighting right now around the Chernihiv region, which is north of Kiev, and it's right on the Belarusian border area. So we've got Russians coming in from Belarus to Chernihiv, fighting there. We have Russians coming in around Kharkiv. We've seen paratroopers dropping near Kharkiv. Lots of fighting around Kharkiv. It's a bad thing that's happening there right now. There's as we speak, there's a lot of young men fighting hard for this country around Kharkiv. So you name the city: Kryvyi Rih, Poltava, Kremenchuk, Kramatorsk, of course, Donetsk, Lugansk, Sumy, you name it. Rockets came raining down on an airport, an ammo dump somewhere. So that started it all off. Got people on edge. People didn't panic though. This is something people have been expecting to happen. And now that it's finally happened, people are preparing. Some are heading to the villages. Everybody's, getting some groceries and needs they have at the pharmacy or whatever they have, expecting that long lines at the bank. I saw today when I went out, long lines at the bank. People trying to prepare for a possible anything. So that's what we know. This unjust invasion, where Putin called the people of Ukraine Nazis, it's complete fiction. It's complete storyline to meet his narrative of coming into this country and trying to take it over by will, by force. The people here don't want it, no matter what he says. I've been all over this country. People don't want this. People just want to live lives like you guys do in the West, in Britain, in America, Canada, wherever you're from. People just want to live these peaceful, prosperous lives like anybody from any country. It's no different here in Ukraine. So I came from Canada, known as a prosperous, happy people come from there, nice people. And I feel at home here in Ukraine with the people around me, very much like Canadian people. So these Nazis that Putin talks about is kind of a complete farce. It's just a twisted justification for their plan for this country. And it's all their plan. It's just what Russia wants. Has nothing to do with Ukraine. Ukraine, once again, stuck in the middle of a war between two different countries, three different countries. America's in there, of course, Britain, France. Everybody's got a say in Ukraine, except Ukraine. So now Ukraine is dealing with that. Just like World War II, Ukraine was stuck in the middle. Germany, Soviet Union. Most of the battles that happened during World War II, the grand majority of the fighting happened in Ukraine. Who suffered? Ukrainian people. Here we are again. And much like that 1939 invasion, this happened in the night, 5 a.m. As soon as 5 a.m. hit, rockets were fired. So that's what we know. All day, fighting's been happening. Updates, it seems like the Russians are moving south from Crimea. Right now they're somewhere around Kherson. I guess they've made pretty good time there. Still on the eastern side of the Dnipro River. But they've made some ground. But the boys are still holding their own, fighting hard. Surprisingly, I'm actually surprised how much little ground Russia made today. I expected it to be a lot worse. So the boys are holding their own. In the north, tanks, men coming down from Belarus and from Russia. Belgorod to Kharkiv, Chernihiv, down to Kiev. The boys are holding their own in the northern half. Helicopters came down right to the outskirts of Kiev on the north. Boys held their ground, shot some down. It's not going as smooth for Russia as they expected, and it won't go smooth for Russia. Today, all I saw when I went on the street, were men with big bags slung over their shoulder, because everyone's heading off to war. We're not giving in here. Not a man in Ukraine is ready to give up. Ukraine's going to fight, and they're going to fight alone if they have to. And that's the main tragedy here. Everybody has a say in what goes on in this country, but nobody's here helping fight the fight. Why? Afraid of Big Daddy Vladdy, I guess, right? Afraid of getting a couple of soldiers killed from Canada, America, Britain. We'll send guns, we'll send ammo, we'll send javelins, but not a man. No, we can't have a death. We're going to wait on big sanctions. We'll drop some sanctions down, but we'll wait. And we'll see if they go further. Well, of course he's going to go further. This is a plan years in the making. This isn't something they're going to stop and go, oh, they slapped sanctions on 9 of our richest people. We had enough. Back to Moscow. Nah, this is a plan. It's not over yet. So Ukraine needs help. So that's the long and the short of it. Ukraine's fighting. You, Russia hasn't made half the ground they should have made today. Boys are fighting hard. Pretty proud of the people of this country. I'm proud of the ordinary people on the street. I'm proud of the people that know they can't go anywhere. Their visas won't let them go to Canada. The visa won't let them go to America. They can't go anywhere. They don't have the money to. And even if they could, their family's here. What are they going to do? So they're here. They're batting down the hatches and they're preparing for the long haul. And man, I have so much respect for the people for that. All people in Canada are telling me right now, get home. Get on a plane. Get home. Get to Poland. Get home. Get home. Get home. Forget about everything there. Forget about every person you've met there. Get home. Just get home. What are you doing there still? Get home. And I can't. I can't leave the people I've met here. I can't leave the girlfriend I have here. People just can't get visas like we in Canada can. My Canadian visa will get me anywhere in this world pretty much without needing to get a visa. But people in Ukraine, they need a visa for almost every country they go to. Turkey and Egypt, no need. But and even if you can go to Turkey or Egypt or Poland, they don't have the money to stay there. Where are they going to stay? It's just not realistic. So people are being realistic and they're getting ready for anything. That's highly respectable. So I'm here. I'm in Ukraine right now. I'm getting ready for anything. I was woken up at 5 o'clock in the morning to roaring fighter jet engines screaming across the sky. I knew immediately what was happening. Tonight, we don't really know what's going to happen, but we know anything could happen. So just keep Ukraine in your thoughts. Know the Russians are moving up from Crimea. They're moving north from Chernihiv, Kharkiv. They're going to hope to cut the country off right in the middle. Donetsk, Luhansk to the east. They're going to try to choke the whole eastern side of this country off and take it over. But it won't be easy. The western side, we don't really know what's going to happen. If there's going to be any more rockets, if there's going to be... we don't know. But we don't know if Belarus is going to become more involved. And you can't forget about Belarus in this. They're just as liable as Russia. They let the armies in. They're there. They came in down Chernihiv from Belarus. Belarus is in this. This is on you, Lukashenko. This is on you too. So this is a Belarus and Russia thing, not just a Russia thing. Don't forget about Lukashenko, that weasel. He's just as liable as Putin is in this. So whether he says okay and lets the boys come down from the south, they'll be coming down to Rivne, Lutsk, Zhytomyr. They got a huge army in Brest, which is the far side. They bombed Lutsk last night, and that's, an hour from the border. That's an hour from, the Polish border. So if they come down from Brest, they'll come right down Kovel, Lutsk, Rivne. They're as far west as you need to be. So don't forget about Belarus when we're calling people out here. Belarus and Russia. Not the people of either. Keep that in mind too. Ukrainians have no beef with the Belarusian people or the Russian people. This has nothing to do with them. The vast majority of those people are with Ukraine on this. But if they speak out, they'll be thrown in jail. So this is on the governments of Russia and Belarus. This is an ongoing operation. It's not over yet. It's not even close to over yet. But, what was it? Winston Churchill said, this is not the end, but it's the end of the beginning. Something like that. We got past the first 12 hours of this, but there's more to come. So just keep Ukraine in your thoughts. Keep Ukraine in your conversations. Talk about what's happening here. Help where you can these people. These are great people. The people are the ones that are going to suffer in this. Do what you can. Speak out. Get your politicians to help. We need help. You can't let Putin run his mouth, run his guns, and be afraid of him. That's the thing. You're afraid of Putin, Putin's going to run the show. And right now, Putin's running the show. So you want to continue this trend? Let that man control the world? Or are you going to put your foot down and come help out Ukraine? Let's get this world on the right track again, because what's happening right now is a huge, huge injustice. Huge injustice. So that's it. I'll be popping in from time to time here with some updates. If something happens on the streets, I'll be out there trying to get some film of it, at least get some proof of what's going on the ground here. Like I said, just keep Ukraine in your thoughts and in your conversations. And where it goes from here, I'll keep you guys informed. Thanks for tuning in, and keep your eye on the channel. Maybe bust a like and a subscribe on there, and you'll be updated on future updates coming out of what's going on here in Ukraine. So it's far from over. Until next time, which won't be long, I'll update you guys as much as I can. Any new happenings, and everything's happening fast. So probably throw another update up tomorrow. Maybe take you out on the street with me on a live stream or something. But that's it for today. First 12 hours are done. Ukraine's moving from the south, they're moving from the north, they're moving from the east. Rockets are falling, missiles are falling. Belarus is in this too. Keep Ukraine in your thoughts and prayers. Thanks, guys. See you soon.